Welcome in again to the place where we aim to max you to the black. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'm your host, Andy Yerb, and this is our first women's panel here at Maximum Blackness. Today on the panel, we have the lovely Brusha Dad Estrella, the one that sparkles in your eye, Miss I Sparkle, the leading lady, Leah Wards, and my co-host, Chester. By all means, test her if you please. And our male audience, for questions, we have If You Stay Ready, You Ain't Gotta Get Ready, Gator in the building. And along with my other co-host, the infamous OG Smoke. Welcome to the panel, ladies and gents.
So.
Thank y'all for coming.
What's up?
Yeah, now that we are here, let's get to the questions. Let's get to the question at hand, should I say. What's your opinion on a woman's value when she has a high body count or multiple baby daddies? We're going to start off with Leah on this one.
Oh, we started off strong today, huh?
We are. And I want Leah to lead the conversation if she can come back.
I'm here.
All right. So, question of the day is about a woman and her body's count or how many baby daddies she has. And if she's to be treated differently or not. So my standpoint is if you don't know the in-depth story, you can't really judge a female because you don't know what her struggle was or how she got to the point of having multiple baby daddies or what she experienced for her to be having a high body count, but people in society, they're quick to do that, condemn her because, oh yeah, she a hoe, she promiscuous, she can't be trusted, she gets all types of labels on her. But if we as people were to put ourselves in that female shoe, that lady, that woman, and try to understand, then it wouldn't be so much criticism. People criticize, they quick to criticize just because I figure aside from society, their upbringing, the adults they've had around them coming up or just encounters with other people, and they have formed their opinions around that, but not really thought for themselves, hey, is this right for me to do this just because somebody said this, So that's where I'm at with that.
Yep, facts. All facts. Points.
Okay, Brusha Dad.
Okay, so this is a good topic. As you can see, I can't stop cheesing because, I got a lot to say on this. First of all, a woman's value is not described and based upon her vagina. Let's start there. Clearly, it's good if niggas keep nutting in it and then walking, even if they walk away because they just can't leave it alone. That's one. Okay. Now, the body count thing, yeah, I just feel like, what is this, 1995, 1895? Men do it all the time, and they don't get no slack for it. And when they make multiple babies and have high body counts, they just get up, maybe not even wash it off, and go on to the next one. How could we judge a woman for having multiple baby daddies or multiple kids when it's an even playing field? Think about all the men in the world who have 10, 15 kids or maybe more because they don't even know who are their kids and not, nor did they bother to check or stick around. That's where it really boiled down to, because in my eyes, baby, she's a victim. She's a victim because she can't just get up and walk away.
Facts. She can't.
At least she taking care of her kids and keeping them. Think about all these dudes out here got all these kids, and they can care less. They're gonna drop a couple of dollars off if they do that, and then out of sight, out of mind.
Facts. They don't
Like
even
for
be
real.
thinking.
I think that people should watch their tone when they talking on these kind of matters, because multiple baby daddies don't make you a hoe, just like no kids at all don't make you a saint.
Say that again for the people
I'm
in the
just
back.
saying. I can't. I ain't had my morning medicine yet. I don't remember what I said. But y'all know, I mean, it's true. And I can see the men got something to say on it, because I'm looking at their faces. They looking like I was looking when Lil Mama was speaking beforehand. And so y'all got something to say. And it's probably going to include a lot that can take any key has no value. But baby, let me tell you something. I'm going to let y'all know that just because it's multiple don't mean... Hold on for a second. Sorry, y'all. My mama just walked in.
No worries.
Yeah. Just because it's multiple key holders, or however y'all want to put it, don't mean any key fits. Trust and believe she chose those people. How it acted before she chose them people. I mean, I'm sorry, y'all. I got a little thrown off there, but how she reacted before she chose them people don't make the lock any less valuable. It just means she had to have them locks changed over and over and over again because she chose the wrong people.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
It does make sense. Thank you for that. I Sparkle, what are you going to say?
I Sparkle in the house.
What does it? Oh yeah, I said I Sparkle because it glitched, so I couldn't hear it. Okay, so yeah, I agree. Like with that, with everybody, like you can't really judge. You know what I'm saying? That and base it on that, because you don't know their story. You don't know what they've been through. You know what I'm saying? You don't know what type of life they live. Like, and I mean, again, with the men, they can do it all the time. No problem. We don't say nothing about that at all. But the women, we always get judged on. I know they say our body is our temple, but that's vice versa with everybody. You know what I'm saying?
It is.
That's a universal statement. So,
Right.
That's just point blank period. You cannot judge anybody based off of how many baby daddies, how many people they done been with. They may have tried and tried again. They may have put their love in every single relationship. You know what I'm saying? But they were dealing with somebody that wasn't on the same page. You never know. So those are my thoughts on it.
Not to mention age, because if a woman is like 40 or 50, matter of fact, forget that. If a woman is my age, 31, think about how many times she done fell in love between the ages of 12 and today.
Right.
Facts.
Right.
Okay.
I like to say
that's just reality.
Say what you got to say.
All right, so TikTok. Everybody want to shut down TikTok, right? Because nothing but the truth is on there. I've been mind blown the last day and a half, okay? And this morning, I was looking, and the lady was saying how men be talking about they want a woman like their grandma. And you wonder why your great grandma, why you got all these kids. Granddaddy was raping the grandma. Back then, women were getting married at 12, 13, 14 years old. You know what I'm saying? Being passed on to this man, not a peer, but a man.
A man that they don't even know.
They don't know. And and he treats her like an object. So, with that being said, she being loved, she feel like she being punished. She getting raped every night. He come in from the
she really just was doing what mama told her.
Messing with females.
Yeah.
Coming from the field. He ain't even washing up. And that's bad.
Got Sugar Gabriel coming in the house.
You know what I'm saying? So the trauma that a woman, a female, a young lady can experience from like I don't know how to pronounce it, but you know, like what you were saying, the trauma that they experience, like No, not promiscuous. Saying like the girl doesn't have a choice in this matter. She is being forced to lay
Good
down with this
example.
man. And he's not treating her nice and kind. He's not making love to her. He is,
Using
you know what I'm
her.
saying? And
Raping
that's it.
her and beating her
Doing what he
ass.
gotta do, dumping it off and leaving.
You know
So
what?
the
I want
trauma
to
from
piggyback
that,
off of that.
yeah, you can. But yeah, the trauma from that, like, people don't know. You just judging a person on what you see. You can't be doing that. And that's with all people,
Right.
but especially females
Right.
because of the abuse and the flack and all of the backlash we get from anything we do.
Anything we do.
So
Right. And that comes from generational curses. Like, you gotta think about it. There was a point in life where the black woman was nothing but chattel, as they called them, which is like cattle but with a CH. And they were sex slaves. They would take them and they would pass them around just for breeding. And then after they passed us around for breeding, after we don't watch our husbands get raped and beat, and we had to marry these men in secret, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then they took them to another farm, or they killed them after they was past that time. So this is what you call generational curses and generational trauma. So what the women of today who have multiple baby daddies and high body count, what they're going through, even if they weren't molested or raped as a child, is generational trauma, and it's a mark that's on our DNA. Not to mention, once slavery was over, our granddaddies gave their daughters or their sisters or their nieces away to some old guy or some young guy, somebody with money or whatever. They sold them, they traded them for cows and goats and land and things like that. So women for a long time were a form of currency. So now you stand today and you got this generational traumatized woman whose mama told her, baby, do what you got to do, use what you got to get what you want, because we were literally breeded in that type of direction. Now everybody looking at her like, girl, what's wrong with you? When in all reality, it'll take too many generations to
This
fix
is what's
what was
been
wrong,
instilled
to figure out what is wrong.
That's a good point, bro.
Right.
That is, and I feel like a lot of women in their 70s and 60s was hearing that from their parents. But that's a good point. We're gonna go to Testa before we go to the men for questions, because they looking like they're getting kind of bored back there. Testa, what's your opinion?
Well, you know, I agree with everything y'all have said. And no, a woman's body count or baby daddy should not matter. How many they have had at any point, okay? But also, I feel it is a mental issue with the amount of men and women that you sleep with in some way, shape, and form. Because you never settle down enough to be loved, to get to know yourself, to say, hey, whatever happened when I was a child, especially as a woman, whatever happened when they were children, they have to heal from that. They've even had kids in the midst of all of this. Then their mental mind still has not matured enough, because they got to think for them and them children. It's you're going to have a lot of sex when you are not in your right state of mind, and that's something you turn to as women. It's something, people use for happiness, people use for anger. When do you ever really settle down and say, hey, I want to have sex with one person and be loved by that one person, and if it doesn't happen from a young age? And that's like, I think it's a whole age thing. Like, once you really find love, you should never.
Yeah, because you have to be loved first, right?
Yeah.
You do. You have.
And a lot of us aren't.
You have to love yourself first, though.
Yeah.
And a lot of us aren't taught to love ourselves in the Black community. Like, our
Just
parents
listen
are
to
not
that. If you don't love yourself, it don't matter who love you.
It don't. And you are bound to, if you don't love yourself, you're going to be bound to have more sexual partners than most people sometimes. And if you were, as y'all stated, raped, or the aunties, the uncles, whatever, the friends, the next door neighbors, you see it so much or hear about it so much that it's almost unusual now to not know what sex is at such a young age, and then the body count gonna go up no matter what, because you never slow down to even get where you're trying to really be at in life.
Yeah,
with your body.
You're always trying to fill a void.
Yeah, you're always trying to fill that void. So I just it should never matter. It really should never matter. At the end of the day, everybody in the situation should accept the person for who they are, because if they are in that space of mental capacity that's fucked up in somebody else's mindset is fucked up. Might not be fucked up to you, but hey, the next person shouldn't judge you on because it ain't right to them.
Okay. You know what? I think it's a daddy and mommy issue thing too, because a lot of women of our time, not just our generation, but generations before us, never seen a mama love to know how to sit down and love one man or be loved by a man or recognize love when we see it. So there's a key point in that. And then you have some women who have a daddy, but they lack the emotional and physical support of a mother, and nobody ever talks about mommy issues.
Never. And men have mommy issues.
No, women have it too.
Yeah,
women do too. Most women go through what they go through, but because of what their mama said, the first God that they ever knew, and then they take their sons and they treat them like they man. And they let them get away with murder, or they own them so bad that they don't trust women. And then now you have a woman who is offering love, and he don't know how to handle it. So it goes hand in hand with be a good parent and set a great example, or don't. Because I had an aunt, and I'm not to veer off, but my auntie, she had mommy and daddy issues. And my auntie turned to everything, men, drugs, money, everything, just to feel some type of something. And needless to say, it took her out trying to find that love. So it's a matter of trauma once again.
And that goes to say, at the end of the day, I wish people would actually be able to know what true sex, because you're supposed to have sex. You're supposed to have passionate love and be able to enjoy it. But that enjoyment is destroyed at such young ages in people's lives that
people do not know how to enjoy it anymore. They just doing it.
So even with a body count, I think body counts just make a statement as to a person what a person's life has been. I mean,
okay, I hope y'all men are just taking notes.
All right, we done.
Okay, all you ladies have really good opinions on this question. That was really good. So we're gonna hop over to Gator, because we know the infamous OG got something to say, but I want to hear what Gator got going on over there.
Like this list, you know he got something to say.
Yeah, we know, OG.
Okay.
Gator, the floor is yours.
So first, I wanna start off saying I apologize to anybody who get upset in these conversations or anything I say. These are conversations need to be had, and I agree. I agree with about 35% of what I heard. The other 65%, I disagree.
Thank you. Strongly.
So
what is your question?
So I can't even remember what the question was. Y'all kind of bounced everywhere around. I kind of took a few notes.
Okay. So just tell us what you have to say.
So I'm gonna go small point by point, and I'm gonna try to go ahead and finish it up. Okay. So first I'm gonna say we absolutely judge the past. That's absolute. That's number one.
Yep.
Because without the past, how we know we're going for our future? That's
Exactly.
absolutely. Even when we start talking about people who's pedophiles and all these type of stuff, we judge these people off what they did in their past. No, you can't be around my kids. No, we can't be in a relationship because you're a pedophile. What are you talking about? Get out of here. So that's first and foremost. I don't want to keep hitting that on the head. And so next, I say that when we're talking about these situations, age does matter. So let's get that understanding. So if we talking about somebody who's been having sex when they was 12 years old, 14 years old, you see what I'm saying? Those things matter. If you out there that young, that matter. That do mess with your psyche. And you're gonna have a lot of trauma early in your life. Now, when we have these conversations, we always talk about the worst of people. Me, I'm a type of person, I like to talk about the best of people, because it's a lot of dudes out here that's single and then they don't got no lady. They don't got no kids, none of that. And I ain't talking about the regular street dude that we see every day. I'm talking about the normal guy that never been to prison. The normal guy that actually went to school, went to college, got a degree, and still single looking for a lady. Because it's a lot of them guys, and I know some of them guys personally because I still talk to them. I still get on the phone with some people I graduated with that's the same age as me, 35, 36 years old, and they like, dang, bro, I really want to find a lady. I really want somebody.
So real, for real.
But these waters are hard to get through. So I'm not gonna beat a dead horse on that either. But age does matter. That's correct.
Okay.
Somebody was saying something about the TikTok going down. They trying to get rid of TikTok and everything. I don't know exactly what was the point on that, but the talking point of them trying to get rid of TikTok is because they owned by the Asian group. So they're grabbing all this data. And they're using it for their advantage. Now, what exactly that advantage is, I specifically don't know. But the national security of the United States is saying, hey, we can allow these people continuing grabbing all this data. And they just signed a document saying, listen, y'all got 9 months to sell this company to somebody in the United States, or we're going to have to shut it down. So I'm not sure what all the other talking points is. But that's what they're saying, that the national security of the United States is saying we can't allow this foreign country to keep grabbing all this data.
Yeah, Gator, she was saying that in regards to something. I think she was telling a story about a woman that had something to do with the conversation. Right. But we got you about the TikTok thing.
Right. Now, I was just only saying that because I was saying they're not just trying to get rid of it because of what's happening, particularly that people are actually getting knowledge from TikTok. They're actually doing this because it's a national security thing.
Gotcha.
That's all I was saying on that. Okay, so
I'm sorry.
Yes, brush your day.
Oh, y'all wait. I was gonna say, in regards to those single men who don't have children, I have a little brother and a couple of little cousins who fall under that. And no, they don't deserve nobody with multiple kids and a high body count and all that. That's not fair to them. And that's just the reality. But there is, in the world, I don't think nobody should be judged, but I do think people should be evenly yoked.
So
Say again.
Question. Do y'all think that it's any fair for us to be judged with our body count when we judge men by the many times that they've been to jail?
What?
Yeah,
I've never
you should absolutely judge that.
They've been in jail.
And
I also don't think that a woman deserves a man with multiple baby mamas.
A woman should be judging a man just as much as a man is judging a woman. You want to know my past. You want to know what I'm into, what I'm about, what I've been through. You want to know, am I good with my hands? Or I'm a mechanic? Do I work a 9 to 5? Am I a type of to work, deal, or make a trade? What type of guy am I? you are also trying to find out what type of dude you're dealing with too. We're doing the same thing all around the board. Women and men are doing that. But I'm finna get to a couple points that we can touch on.
Hold on, OG. Hold on. I ain't trying to cut nobody off, but Gator, were you done with your points? Because I know Brosha Dad was extending off of what you said. Were you done with your points over there? Because I don't want nobody to feel like they didn't get out what they had to say. And Keeks is in the building, by the way, so we can get her opinion in a little bit too.
Hi, Kiki.
Hello. Yeah, I had a few more points. I just heard. I tried to finish them. So
OG can hop in there because he ready.
Okay, he wants to say. No. It ain't even that. It was just a lot of stuff you ladies already said that he didn't get to go in on, and we didn't get to touch on all the points that you ladies were saying. That's all.
Okay, so how about this one moment? Since Gator does have more points and Kiki just came in the building, is it okay if we get her opinion and then come back to you, Gator? Because she probably gonna say something that you might want to comment on too.
What?
Okay.
I think y'all might want to run it by her so she can give her opinion on real quick about it, and then
I think I got the memo. I think it's what should a female be judged about her body count?
Yes. Should we judge a female? Let me go back here to get it correct. What's your opinion on a woman's value when she has a high body count and or multiple baby daddies?
I don't think there's really an opinion, to be honest with you, because we're human. At the end of the day, we're gonna sleep around. We're gonna do what we want to do. At the end of the day, there should be no opinion to who we sleep with. Just be careful with who you sleep with. Like, if you're careful with who you sleep with, then there's no reason to judge a person by how many sex partners they have had. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
It's 2024. We're damn in our 30s now. What is there to judge? You're gonna sleep around. You're gonna sleep around. There's skeletons in the closet that you don't know. You could have 4,500 skeleton bodies on you, but you can tell the next person you only have 3. Who really knows? To be honest. So like, what's?
I got a quick question, lady. I got a quick question, lady.
To be judged by who they sleep with, because they don't want to have skeletons. Everyone, you can't tell me you ain't got more than 3 bodies. I'm sorry. If you sleep with one, we all took sex ed. You sleep with that person slept with 10 people. That means you slept with them 10 people too, correct?
That's what they teach you.
Correct. So what's the real question? And like he said, like OG Smoke said, if you're gonna judge a female, we females might want to judge these dudes too, because they're putting the body count on us. If we want to,
they sure are.
Before bro get back to his points, I just got a quick question for all the ladies, because I need to know this going on when I want to make my points further down the line. Would you ladies rather sleep with an experienced man in sex in bed, or an inexperienced man in sexual in bed? I'm talking about really inexperienced. He doesn't know the box. He doesn't know what to do. He doesn't know how to get you ladies stimulated. Would you ladies prefer?
It depends on how much you like them.
Okay. But once you do sleep with that inexperienced man and you put that experience on that man, don't you think?
No. I just want to get everybody honest answer. Listen, I want to give ladies the scenario. It's not about you feeling him. He's It's not. I know what you're saying. It's going to depend on the person. So let me get that there. You're feeling him. Is no doubt in your mind. You like him. You like what he's about. Would you still? But you have the bad boy. You have 2 choices. You have the bad boy. You feeling him too, but you know he's better. You know he's experienced in bed. What would you ladies prefer? Do you prefer an inexperienced man or an experienced man in bed? I'm just asking the question that it needs to go before I go on my.
Hey, listen, let me get in on this one. Let me get in on this. First of all, I'm gonna tell you now.
Okay, Estrella. Okay,
it's we got some dudes that's been having sex all their life and they don't know what they doing. And some dudes
okay.
Best in the world.
All right, now I'm glad you said that. Now hold that. Now hold that. Now we got to go to next, because Gator still got his points going on. We still got to go back. So
we still got to go back. We ain't missing what Gator had to say.
So what is?
That's a good question.
Without the feelings. It don't matter
No.
to me because
I just need the quick answer. Everybody got to hear the quick answer so we
I'm
can
a
get back to
train
bro.
them, so it don't matter to me.
Oh,
It doesn't matter to you.
Can
You're
I
train
say
them.
something?
I'm
It
training
wouldn't.
them.
You wouldn't. It would. The preference doesn't matter to you. Okay.
I sparkle shooting guns. Oh gosh.
Herb.
Can I say something?
First of all, if you make me go,
Hold on. We gonna get back to all that.
You
Herb,
can't
what's
just
your
ask
answer?
me questions
What's your
like
answer?
that because I work on my feelings, and if you inexperienced, it depends on how much I like you in the first place, or if I'm gonna really want to teach you how to please me. And
But I already gave you that scenario. You
Listen.
like both the choices you got. You got the two prime
She just
guys you
said
fucking
it.
with.
She gonna teach you.
Okay, so
I made my man.
you prefer inexperienced men.
and I feel like I'm finna be in love, then yeah, I will teach you because at least I'm gonna teach you exactly what I want you to do.
Okay, next. Sparkle, Miss Sparkle. What
I learn you.
you learn them, you teach them?
I learn you. Yeah.
You heard her. She gave you a mature woman answer.
Okay,
She
okay.
learn them.
Okay, Miss Wards, what we got? What we doing?
Hey, young back. So, I prefer experienced men. I'm at the point where I don't feel like I need to teach you nothing.
Okay.
So-
No.
Gotcha.
I mean, I
Gotcha.
can give you little tips
Gotcha.
along
You
the
want it
way.
ready to go. You want it ready to go. You don't want no. You want
Ready
it.
to go.
Yeah. You want an RTR ready to run out the box. Yeah. All right.
Right.
All right. Let's go. That's what you got. What you got,
Right,
Pete?
All right. So did everybody
Hold
answer
on,
OG
did
question?
Kiki answer?
Cheeks didn't answer.
No.
I got you. Come on. What's up with it?
I want an inexperienced man. I don't
You
want
want
no
an
man
inexperienced man.
that already know what he does. No, I want to teach my man. I really teach
Okay.
mine. This,
Now we broke lucky this time.
tricks on me and
We
then
got
go back
three
and do the same tricks on
inexperienced
another one.
choosers,
And
and
then
we got-
now,
Okay.
I'm put my tricks on you, and we gonna
Okay.
keep it going. Let's go.
Oh my gosh, I love it. All right, now we gotta let Gator get his points out.
Yeah. We're
want
going
you
back
to
to
be
the points
good.
now of what we was trying to explain to you ladies.
Yeah, Keeks, when you came in, we had to went to the men for their questions, and Gator was making his notes. Explaining to us what he had, to say. So let's jump back to that.
All right, I'm gonna try to go ahead and knock this out because I know OG ready to fly. So let me go ahead and give him his wings. All right, so one point I wanted to make was about the slavery and everything. We talk about what happened in the past. Okay, so I understand that we like to go way back, 200, 300, 400 years back and say what happened, and that's fine, that's good, that we need to know what happened. But how long is that going to be an excuse? How long are we going to keep saying what happened then dictates of what we're going to do right now? Sometimes you're supposed to learn from the past so you can do better for your future. That's what you're supposed to do. And then another thing is, we had these conversations, we talk about, our age group and adulthood and everything. My question be, okay, we understand what's going on right now in the community and what's going on, but what are we telling the kids? What are we telling these youngsters? What information are we giving them? Are we telling them the honest truth? Like, hey, I messed up here. Hey, I messed up right there. You should do it this way. This is a better route for you. If I could draw a perfect scenario, what would this scenario look like? And that's what I like to talk to. When I talk to the youth and I talk to people that's under 18 years of age, especially if they're still a virgin, I give them the honest truth. And I say, hey, the perfect scenario, the best thing for your best quality life, this is what I believe you should do. And we never had that conversation. We never putting that information back into the youth because they're, they are the future. Mm-hmm. Okay, and it's kind of sad that when we talk about these points about women having a high body count and everything, and then a woman come here not trying to badger anybody, but women, because this happened in mass. Women would come back and say, hey, you don't even know my body count. If I told you it was one number, you still can't know. The sad part is we always expect people to tell the truth,
Mhm.
and you will lie in that situation, but then you will want the man to tell the truth. So I just wanted to throw that out there because that's pretty sad that this keep happening repetitively over and over. Let me see. I ain't even gonna hit
It's
that.
all right.
I'm gonna go ahead and hit that.
You gotta.
Yeah,
Sorry, sir.
and I'm gonna just tie it up, and I'm gonna just lead this last point. Again, we had these conversations. We always talk about the small group of dudes. You know, we talk about dudes who've been to jail, who've been to prison.
Hold on, Keith.
I'm gonna be honest with you. It's not many of us. We just keep going back. When I did time. I've been to jail. I've been to prison. It's a very small minute of us that's going, and we're going back over and over and over. So this thing to keep talking about how dudes keep going back to prison, keep going back to jail, ma'am, I'm sorry to say it, but that's the men that you like. And I'm sad. And I'm sad to say this. I'm sad to say this. It kind of turned me into that life because that's what the women wanted. And I'm going to leave it at that.
Yes, sir.
Sir, what's your body count?
That's true.
Keith said, "What's your body count?"
That's true. Big truth.
Oh man.
Ladies,
I want to say that because I was that AB honor roll student back when I was in elementary.
and I love how
I started liking girls. I started liking girls and seeing what they like. It started to shift.
Yeah. See, I love how Gator ended that. I love how Gator ended that because it goes into what I was just asking you ladies. Okay? You ladies have a thing in you naturally where you go for the experienced bad boy, not the bad boys, but you go for the more heterosexual men that you feel are more experienced, that you feel that has that control. Okay. That's why. Listen. Hold on. Let me finish.
The immature.
That's why I asked you.
The young and manipulative ones.
No.
Let me stop.
Listen. Let me cook. All right. That's why I asked you, ladies, because 75% to 80% women prefer experienced men. Okay, inexperienced men to women are lames. Okay, the brother just told you and gave you truth. A man has to step up his game. You're not listening. Listen. A man has to step up his game to be what the woman wants.
That's not true though. We're not
You don't let nobody mold you into somebody.
Listen to me.
Just because you're around that type of
Y'all not listening. As a man becomes a man, he gains things about himself. He gains things he's picking up about himself. He learns things about himself. He learns things about his ins and outs. But when it comes down to women, a man is always trying to compensate a cope or prepare toward the women. We naturally love women. We're trying to impress women. What you ladies don't understand is even what he just said. You're taking it. This is how ladies
That's not
do
all
one
women,
thing and go way left field with it. He just gave you the most simplicity that it is.
That's not all women though. That's
I understand that. I wasn't even done though. I started letting y'all speak.
Both sides went left field.
OG, when you talk, you get people fired up.
No, I know I do, because I know I'm that guy. But listen, I gotta get y'all understand this. No, just messing with y'all. I gotta get y'all understand this though, because now when we talk about history, we're not gonna go back into that. But I want y'all to understand we love women. That wasn't our program implemented into that system. So I'm gonna say that and kill that quickly with the history lesson. European was brought over here in that slavery mentality and everything that came with it and how they treated women all the way down to the history of Anunnaki history. You're going to see how the women were still being manipulated and used. So that was never our programming. That was never our black men. That was never your kings doing that to you. Okay. Now, when we get back to the times of, because we were at a point of depopulation. We had to resuscitate a nation. Men were being killed off at a rapid rate. So we were at a point where we had to mate. I don't think you understand this. You have the comfortability. Listen, you had the comfortability of seeing some black faces surround you as much as you do right now going outside, because our ancestors knew we will be the damn minority if we don't do what we need to be done. It was resuscitation of a nation. Now, the knowledge was never passed.
Okay, we can never be the minority. Let's start there. We can never, because we are the parent race.
I understand that.
There. Second of all, you are absolutely right. Prior to the white man coming into our nation, not only was God a different type of thing, but it was man, woman, and child. So woman and man was equal beforehand. Even in the Bible, before the white man got his hands on it, God had a wife. Yahweh had a wife named Asherah. They took the woman out and they turned us against each other. They turned their mother and father against each other. That is why we're sitting here having a conversation, basically a man versus woman conversation, when the real conversation would be, how are we going to fix it? How can we fix this bond that has been broken?
I let you cook. I let you cook.
I'm not understanding this conversation because there's no fixing a body count. We are all human. Y'all, we're going to do this regardless. It's going to happen regardless.
Listen, ladies. Listen. Because I wasn't even done. That's why I let y'all talking about it.
So, I mean,
I know I got fired up. I'm not done making my point. Now, I just want to breathe the breeze through the history. That's all. I wasn't trying to stay there because we can go there for hours. We go there forever. And Yahweh is not the beginning, because to go back to the beginning, baby girl would be Inky and Lil. Once you start studying that, then you understand the difference between Yahweh
know about the scientists.
I got you. I see you there. And I see you there. But I'm not trying to go there. I'm not trying to go there with you. I'm trying to get you ladies to understand that men, just as much as we care about the past, ladies should care about our past too. Bottom line. And second of all, how can I say this? Because I'm not trying to. I want you ladies to understand, even if you have a lot of kids, baby daddies, a man is still going to love you. A woman's femininity is the most God-given, strongest power on this earth. If you are operating right in your femininity, it doesn't matter about the baby. It doesn't matter. If you're operating in truth and I can trust you, it doesn't matter about that. You still have some, because I can see this is kind of eating at you ladies, so I want to kind of knock out the table. It's a lot of guys out here that would still be with a woman and wouldn't mind being with a woman. It's just when women try to put themselves on a pedestal that have 5 different kids or 4 different baby fathers, and then you're putting yourself on a pedestal as far as like, I can't converse with you. You're too good to talk to me. You're too good for me to say, hey, I'm just speaking to you. Hey, beautiful, how you doing, sister? I'm going about my business. How's your day? Every guy out to get you. Every guy is not out to talk to you. Every guy is not out to make you feel bad. Every guy is not out to just to make you feel like you ain't nothing. You ain't this. It's guys out here that respect women. But what a man would not respect, you have to show respect for yourselves, baby.
Thing is, I done seen multiple things like on TV shows, Facebook, where guys praise the fact that they have multiple children by multiple men. You know how many? I've seen this man say he had 50-something children, and that's coming from 30 different women. That's a body count for your ass. You feel me? I've never heard of a female saying that she has multiple babies by multiple different men. So when you say that, you gotta be very specific with me, because you gotta make it make sense. Because
I'm being specific.
We should be judging females by the count. We should be judging the man by the count, because they're the ones that judge the sticking. You feel me? The praying.
But Keeks, though, I told you, if you're operating,
we're doing this. That's so backwards to me. Because how can you judge a female? We make y'all. You feel me? But y'all give us the tools to make y'all. Y'all pray for us, not the other way around. We don't go looking for y'all. No, right. God says man finds women, not woman finds man.
Right, you're right, and
That's
you're
the
absolutely
problem, right?
right.
That we
You're
have,
absolutely right.
like, we instead of it's still a judgmental thing to me. It's not a question. It's us y'all judging a female's body count when y'all
Okay,
have just the same amount of body counts, maybe even more.
I just want to reiterate that before Miss
Women
Ward's
can go
get her
longer
point in.
without having sex than men. If you do your work, if you do the math.
I'm not listen.
We
I
really
want
can.
I want to speak for all to the ladies here. That's not right. I'm not saying that it's we men we like that, we take pride in that. It's some guys do because naturally. I want you get you ladies to understand. A man's greatest gift is procreation. Right, we look at that like, okay, I'm able to have these children, I'm able to have these kids. That's a God-given great grace to us. That's why he's saying that. I'm not saying it's right. I'm not saying that a guy has 30 children by 50 or 10 different women is right. No guy is saying that. And I think me and Gator, we can be the guys to tell you ladies that no guy is saying that that's right. But it's some guys out here that are willing to spread their birthright and naturally.
But that's not the question at hand.
That's a God-giving ability for a man if a woman is willing to accept that. Now, Miss Ward, what you got? What you got, Miss Ward? Let's see.
Yes, Leos, please.
Okay, so I just want to touch back on what you said in the beginning of your conversation, OG Smoke.
Okay.
Men do work to impress women. And it's even true in nature. Nature, the prettiest bird, them the male birds. The prettiest lizards, they got the nice color. They set up the nest. They are inviting the woman in like, hey, you need to be with me. I can protect you. I got this. You know what I'm saying? So that's how men act. So like when Gator was saying he was the AB student getting good grades until he seen how the females was moving. My guy, Tone, he was telling me like that coming of age, like becoming a man, that's what he was doing because he seen how, the females was moving. He's like, okay, then I need to move this way so I can get this type of girl. You know what I'm saying? So it's all about impressing the woman. But
the woman is impressed by her experiences with the man. That's why women choose older men while they're younger. They're able to do more things. They're able to ride a nice car. You guys don't choose. Okay, if we're both coming out of high school, we're both in the 9th grade. You don't choose me because I don't have the car. I don't have the nice job already. I don't have the ability to take you to the mall or take you to the movies on Saturday when you want to go the fuck out.
I mean, you can,
but when you have that problem, find somebody that will choose you.
And listen, and ladies, I want to understand. I'm not talking because I know we are blessed to have 6 beautiful ladies on the panel that understand. I'm just coming at it from an angle because women don't understand that. And,
those are those materialistic things that I keep telling you about, though.
Because and I'm not saying they don't. It happens so natural. It's so natural to ladies. They just don't see it. You know what I mean? Men, you pick up on that all the time.
Why were the Egyptian killing? Why were male getting killed off? Like, what was the real reason why they were killing them off? Because reproduction, right? Because they didn't want to be making no more babies, right?
Nah,
because they were trying to.
It was a fear tactic. They would if they took the men and they took
the men. You made more men. Right?
Okay, ladies.
I could have sworn in Moses, in Moses, the men were getting killed off because they feared a male bringing in
all right. Estrella, I like what you were saying. Keeks,
I don't get that.
What she was saying is
we are way off topic.
I kind of want you ladies everything to go through.
That's what we wanted it to do, though. Y'all
but you're absolutely right. It was a fear tactic and a control tactic, and it's still being used to this day. It's just in different forms and different methods that you guys go through.
Butt breaking.
But no. But we men are not judging. Okay, if you're up, like I told you, and I want to reiterate this again. If you're operating in your right femininity, I'm able to let my shield down with you. I'm able to trust you. I can love you to my fullest extent. A man has no problem taking upon your kids and his own and building a family with you. A man naturally loves
That's
women.
real.
He gravitates to women. We worship women. Women have a lot of power and ability, but in order for us to resuscitate the nation the right way, we have to get our women aligned with us. Every other culture that you see, and I'm not a racist guy, I just look at demographics and everything. Every other culture that you see, their women are aligned with their men. We're the only culture where our women are not aligned with us. And I'm not saying that because it's always going to be some bad apples out there, right? Some bad dudes, some bad guys, some bad women. It's going to be some hoes out there, both sides, for men and women. It's our duty, our God-given right, to navigate those potholes, to navigate that just like we navigate good and evil, right? We know to look at temptation like what temptation is. Yeah, this motherfucker might look fine as fuck for me, but it might not be no good for me. You understand? See, it's a lot of things that we got to go back to, and we got to go back to our old ways. But in order to get y'all aligned with us and on the old way, we got to get y'all aligned with us. You see what I'm saying? I can't go to war if my other half don't know what's going on. I can't go to war. Okay. I can't fight. I can't hold excuse me, because my voice going. I can't hold the world up on my back as a man. I told you ladies last week, Atlas. Look at what Atlas is doing. He's not complaining. He's not talking to his woman. He's holding the world up on his shoulder. We trying to do that for y'all, but in order for us to do that for y'all, we got to take y'all back a little bit, because now women have been put in power the wrong way. And when that happens, you need a reality check. And the reality check is a strong man telling you, hey, yeah, I like what you're doing. Yeah, you putting it out there like that. But you remember, you belong to me at the end of the day. You still came from a piece of my flesh, and my flesh, what it is, what it is. We still are. Listen, I'm going to show you how God is. I'm going to show you how the Most High is so powerful. Duality. Everything. Light, dark, man, female. Penis, vagina. Everything is meant to go hand in hand and complement each other. See, all we trying to do, ladies, is compliment each other the right way, like we're supposed to be doing. But we can't do that if we got ladies running around here thinking that you better than a nigga. When excuse my language. I told women, and they were so outraged with me when I said men are the prize. Men are willing to die for you, protect you, fend for your kid. And I ain't saying women are not, but we are head first. We first lining. When I'm telling you that, when I'm in this car right now, and I'm sitting in the car, and I see some issues, and I see some animals with you and your people, whoever with you around you, and it's a problem, I'm gonna say, look here, this what need to be moved, need to be made. You need to get with me. Get down. When I tell you to get down, listen, I don't need you to be no argumentative woman with me and telling me why I gotta get down. Why? Listen, because some women have lost their femininity so bad that you will not. If it's a life or death situation, you will not even listen to a man to save your life.
Whose alarm is going off?
Yeah, somebody got an alarm going on.
Yeah, I don't know what is
That's
that.
not our alarm. That's the truck.
Well, OG, you don't open up a whole nother can of worms, and you make a lot of good points. But at the end of the day, for this panel here, what we're talking about for the women and the values of the body count and everything, everybody made good points. Everybody did their thing. But in my opinion, and everybody, you can agree with me or not, if we keep judging each other the way we do, looking for love, a lot of it is this shit's gonna stay as it's been, because nothing's gonna change, because when you really love someone, your body count does not matter. That your past should really not matter at that point. Like I done been with you, we've been chilling, and apparently I got feelings for you, and we done talked about certain things. It doesn't matter to me, because I feel like we start building with you at this point. So, but if you,
man, it was smiting.
Exactly.
Okay, ladies. No, this is what I'm saying though. You still listen, when you ladies get married,
are not gonna get married. It's a lot of good women that aren't married because men
they are. I'm saying, even if you're going to be with a man and you're going to be with a man long term, whether it's marriage or not, you're still giving the house up to the head. You understand?
Yeah, but
there's no problem with that at all.
You can't be super judgy of the woman that you're gonna be with.
Everybody needs to take turn leading. You can't say that, because
that's cool. And
Leadership
that's
is a part.
cool.
Marriage is a partnership. It's not you lead and then I'm a lead, or you the leader, so I'm gonna do what I want, and you ain't the leader, I'm gonna do what I want to do. It is a partnership.
It's a
And one thing that's
partnership.
important in marriage is you have to drop all insecurity.
That.
Right.
There is no room
And
for
OG, where your
insecurity.
camera
There
went
is
at?
no room for distrust.
Right.
None of that. Like
Right.
for real. Like for
But
real.
if a man
So
feels that
it
he
all
can't trust
boils
you
down to
because
with
your
body
body
count
count,
and multiple
why
baby
marry you?
daddy. Yeah, it all boils down to, are you secure enough to deal with a woman with multiple body counts and multiple baby daddies, or one
Exactly,
baby
like,
daddy for
because
that
it don't
matter?
matter once you
Okay.
love her. Like, you passing up on a good one because some nigga she done been with back at, like,
That,
come on now.
but ladies, that's not what I've
too
been
far.
saying though. That's
We
why I
know.
keep reiterating that. That's not what guys
You've
are
been
saying.
saying we are lesser than man. Women
No.
listen to men
Nah,
and follow
you
their
ain't say that
commandments
now.
and maybe
No,
high body count.
listen.
It kind of came off as a little bit.
Ladies, I'm
A
trying to
little
get you
bit
ladies to
did.
understand. A man is naturally here to love
Say
and be with his either half. He's going to choose a woman, right? He's going to choose, right? Okay. All I'm saying is, and I want to get this clear. If you have a high body count, if you have multiple baby daddies, it makes it harder for that man to implement his experiences. It makes it harder for that man to implement influence for you, your kids, because that's a big job. He has to come in.
But you have to feel that way about a woman that's taking on a man with 5 kids and 3 baby mamas too. It's the same for her. It goes both ways. Because there's females out here
one
with
baby mama
dudes
that
that got
matters.
all types of trauma and issues, child
Nah.
support. And we done had this conversation before.
Male father.
What was that, Keith? Say that again.
How difficult it was for Eve? Like, cause I'm getting really judgmental vibes from the man. Like, y'all are not saying anything positive to make a difference. That's what are you saying positive? But we need to listen, or we need to obey, or we need to abide. What?
No. Okay, I think all right. What's happening right now is already happening.
Should a woman be the body count? No, they should not. If we're being judged, you guys are being judged because you are the ones that's looking for us. You're praying for on us. The heck? You married this female, you tie this female down, and so you lock this female down, and you still get this nanny.
Okay, I'm gonna try to explain it this way.
Other nigga hit it.
I'm trying to get you ladies. I'm trying to get you ladies to understand something though, because how we look at it and how you guys look at it is 2 different ways, 2 different worlds.
Thank you for saying that. At least you admitting
that.
that. You said that from the beginning.
Listen, I need y'all to get out your feelings for a minute. Just like you said early in the panel, you wouldn't rather your son date a woman with five children, right? You wouldn't have your only son with no kids. You rather him to date a woman with 5 kids already than him to date a woman with no children.
In a perfect life, that's not a problem.
What I'm saying is, ladies, you will want the best. You can want the best possibilities, the maximum possibilities.
I want what's gonna make him happy.
Right.
And if he loves her with 5
I'm a woman without
kids,
then he love her.
But y'all lying to yourselves. Y'all lying to yourselves too. Don't do that. Don't lie to yourselves.
Grandma, 7 children ain't mine that my son loves. That's fine with me.
Yeah, I understand you saying that now, but it's a difference when you put in that position. It's a difference when you got a little other people cheering on top of it that ain't your son cheering. It's a difference. Can you hold that weight? It's a big difference.
Women take in children that ain't theirs all the time.
I'm just saying.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. And this is for real. I'm gonna go back to my mother. My mother had 2 children already when my father got with her. Okay, her baby daddies and her husband, who happened to be the father of her last 2 children, coincided together. My mother's first baby daddy had 8 children. My mother treated those children like they were her own. And my grandmother did the same with her stepchildren. And every woman who I know who has stepchildren, step-grandchildren, I have a niece who is not my biological niece. I have plenty of them. Women do this all the time, and so do men. So we can't say, should somebody accept? Because that's not the point. The point is back to what I said before. Are you secure enough to handle the situation?
What I was saying, ladies, you still wouldn't want your son I'm not saying that you should accept anything. I want y'all to listen really good. You still would rather your son a fresh new start than, yeah, you would want your son to be happy first and foremost. That's first and foremost. But you would still rather your son to have a fresh new start.
I don't think it's that too serious. I think we be
For you
taking that
to
shit
even
way
say no as a woman, that's even just showing how. I'm trying not
That's
to go
wishful
like
thinking in this world we call life now.
But listen though, what I want you to get you ladies to understand is a man is willing to love a woman. That's
How
why
you feel about this, Gator?
Because Gator done got quiet over there.
Yeah.
Not to cut you off, OG, but
No,
you're making the fact that most men.
I think if he explains it, I think you'll get it a lot better because it's two different males saying.
So what question you want me to answer?
He's really battling the whole most men don't think the same way women do. That's something he's owned up to. Meaning, y'all aren't going to be able to handle a woman's body count like we would be able to handle a man's body count. I believe that's the argument at this point.
Okay. I appreciate the question. Anytime I get to relay my thoughts, I just appreciate that in general. So thank you. So first, when we talk about the body counts with the man and the female, so we got to understand we're not the same. Let's be honest. Man and female is not the same. So we're not. We can't look at each other that way in the same. So if I look at this dude who got 100 bodies, and I look at a woman, a guy who got 100 bodies, that's totally different things. That's two totally different things.
Standards.
One, I understand.
No, it's biology. It's biology.
So
it's biology.
So the world. Listen. Now, in the best case scenario, man, female, both versions get married. That's best case scenario, right? But we talk about what's been happening since the day in time and forever. We always looked at women to be in between, I say these last 40, 50 years, whatever it is. Other than that, we always look for the woman to be a virgin coming into the marriage. We always look for that. That was normalized. Yeah. But now we're just changing over. We're just changing over to a brand new day that we haven't really had this. We hadn't really charted these things and saying, okay, this is what we do now. You see what I'm saying? And that's why we're having this pushback because we're not used, because these things is not even used to being happening. You see what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is, all I'm saying, okay, a man.
Get on them, bro. Get on them, bro.
A man inserts and put wear and tear on a woman. I'm sorry, that's just what it is. It's biology. It's not wear and tear. I'm sorry.
Maybe it's not wear and tear, but it's y'all not doing the wear and tear that y'all think y'all doing.
Okay.
That's
ladies, this is what I'm trying to get you ladies to understand. You gotta get out your feelings with this.
Okay. I just want to say this. Because I don't want to keep going on about what's the problem.
They're doing the wear and tear.
I'm gonna just talk about. I just want
to.
Listen.
You have the baby.
Listen. Okay, listen. This didn't.
Everybody human.
Okay.
I don't get it.
Okay, listen. I understand that part, right? And just like you ladies saying that every sexual partner is not the same. You see what I'm saying? So the more sexual partners you keep having, the more differently you look at sex. So guess what? It can be a guy. It can be a guy that's the best guy for you, but because he's not doing it for you with sex, because you had all these sexual partners, it's hard for you to mate with him. and
So what?
that's the reason. And I'm
Mommy,
not, and I'm not. I'm not.
And listen,
Listen,
and what he
I'm
said,
not
and what he said,
judging. Listen,
and what he
listen,
said is
listen,
absolute truth.
listen. What I'm
Women
saying.
produce the
Listen, what I'm
chemical for
saying.
their
I just
women
want
That don't
partners.
sound right.
but
Women
this all I want
produce
to say.
chemicals
Hold
for
on,
their
hold on.
women partners.
Let me finish. Let me
That
finish.
don't
Let me
make
finish. Let me
sense.
finish. Let me finish. Let me finish.
It's the wrong age
All I'm
group.
saying is, again, I'm not here for just to keep clashing. I want to get to the solution. So
Right.
what I want to say is, what I want to say is, our generation of and our age group, we got to figure this out. But for the younger age group, we got to tell them it's a different message. We got to tell them the
agree
truth.
with
First of
that.
all, we got to tell them the truth that this is not the route to go. All
Sure.
this city girl lifestyle and men
Right.
doing this and women doing that is just
you
not
gotta
the
do
best
that
thing to
from?
go. So that's what. So
Right.
that's what. But that comes from each individual teaching what they teach inside
How
their
you
household.
raising your kids? Yeah.
So even if you don't have the right people in your household, looking for mentors, all that type of stuff. I believe in all that. Putting the right information, give that to the kids so it can help change some things around here. Now, for people in our age group, we just gotta accept it. It's sad. We just gotta accept what's going on. And
We're gonna drop a bomb
the
for you
guy-
ass with that one.
so for I'm gonna say for single women, this is what I'm saying. For single women that wants to get married, they have to start shooting their shot at dudes that's actually real marriage material. I'm not talking about John Blow down the street. I'm not talking about that. I'm not talking about dude that just got out of prison and you're not sure what's gonna happen. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking
But we ain't
about
talking about the one. We talking about the one that
listen.
with that shit. And
So-
we gotta accept them with that shit.
Yeah. So we ain't talking about those type of
them either.
guys. We talking about what we need to do moving forward. We talking about what we need to do right now moving forward. The best answer, and it's another sad type of thing is that women, y'all gonna have to compete for these men. I'm sorry. And that's what y'all don't want to hear. I understand y'all don't want to hear. I understand y'all don't want to hear it. Because guess what?
No, he didn't.
I am the honey
Guess
pot.
what?
You are the bear.
Tell him.
For
Listen,
real.
so what has happened
How do y'all think we meet
is
men?
that
They going above. We going above their head.
They be hunting for us.
Above our head.
right.
Hold up, wait.
So the
Hold
problem is y'all got too many. Listen what I'm saying. The problem is you got too many of the wrong men hitting on you as women.
There you go.
So women have to decipher on who's good and who's not good for them. So what happens is that instead of having the wrong man keep hitting on you 1,000, 100,000,000 times, you're seeking the right man and start hitting on him. And that's all I'm gonna say.
Choice of selection.
Oh wow, that was a lot.
Hey, that can go vice versa.
Okay, first of all.
That can. It can, because men be picking wrong too.
When
Yo.
women
He
try
made a good point.
Listen.
Definitely makes
Okay,
sense.
it never goes. This is why it goes back to biology, ladies. It never goes both ways. You listen, you ladies. It's 6 ladies. It's 6 beautiful ladies here. You ladies could be. I'm sorry. I'm going above my head. It's 6 beautiful ladies here. You ladies could be in your prime, 17, fine, out here. You guys could be living it up. You guys can stumble upon a millionaire's yacht. You guys can get opportunities just for being in the right place at the right time. A man can be fine, still not get the woman, still not get the job, still be struggling, and still not have nothing, no gain. A man has to go get everything from his style.
Why do you guys think that just because we women and have titties and vaginas that it's like a blanket of you get what you need and this
Hold up.
life is
Because that's your God-given birthright. That's your God. Listen. That's your God-given birthright.
Hold up.
That's one part of your God-given birthright. A woman is born of value. You have to upkeep and protect that value.
all born with value, the same value.
A woman is born with value. A man has to make his value. You ladies are not
Okay,
understanding what I'm saying. When you was saying something, you kind of going into your feelings about it.
A woman has to make their value as well, because most women are looked at as objects. Okay, so a woman has to make their value as well. Make a man realize that they're more than just what they look like and how they feel. So
Sound
let's start with that too.
No, but I mean that, ladies. I mean that on the. Okay, ladies. I'm not trying to lose you. I mean that on the sexual marketplace, on the marketplace, on the dating marketplace. A man has to make himself valuable. Women do not go to a guy. They feel like doesn't have nothing going, no motion, nothing.
The guys are absolutely right. A pretty girl with the right type of end up in a millionaire's hand.
You're already accepted. You're already listen.
That's not every woman.
Hold up. Wait. As Bree said, that's not every woman. But listen though. The thing about it is, once you get on that yacht, will you be the woman that is their special guest, or will you be the thing that's going to be passed around the boat? So it's not, well, you can just end up anywhere because you can go on that yacht.
Well, that's why women look at you ladies crazy now when we have 5 different baby daddies, because it still comes down to choice selection. We're man, listen. And we're supposed to be. A man is supposed to be, because he knows he's going to be selective.
We're supposed to be. We're the catch. That's why we were put here for y'all, not the other way around. If that's the case, then it's the other way around. We're the catch.
Actually, scientifically, they saying
we're the golden egg.
Women
and Keeks, I fuck with you. I'm not saying that women are the catch. That proves my point even more. Women are the catch. Men are. Listen to me, ladies. Listen to me, ladies. Just because you're a woman, just because you are a woman.
You're gonna have a body
just because you are a woman, you will get courted. A man is going to approach you.
You're gonna have a body count.
No man gets approached.
What is that? I'm really confused.
Keeks, I fuck with you.
I'm really confused.
I'm trying to give it to you. Listen to me. I got you. Listen, I got you.
We were trying to be taught, but we didn't get that memo, did we? No. This new generation gonna get the memo.
And this is what I think OG felt. Like, this is where it kind of comes down with you. Like, yeah, we get everything you're saying, but everything starts at home. Our generation, our moms, aunts, whoever took care of us, they were not teaching us to love ourselves and be valued and pick and choose like that. Like, you can't expect us just to be born women and know that.
No.
But you acting like no guy is gonna understand that. Like, when you talk,
listen. If you go back and rewind everything, I've been defending you, ladies. I've been the main one saying that a man will still accept a woman with a high body count. A woman is always going to get courted by a man. I want you to
for their body count as well.
All right, y'all. Okay. Everybody really did make some good points. I'm gonna go ahead and close this thing out, because y'all, it don't seem like we're gonna come to a resolution today, does it?
No, it just I think y'all get caught up in looking at the long way. Like, when it comes down to biology, nothing's the same. We accept the fact that you can be fine and get accepted and do things above the norm. We accept that. But y'all can't accept. Listen, that's why I asked you ladies earlier. I said, would you rather an experienced man in bed or an inexperienced man? 90 or 80% of women, they choose an experienced man. And to have an experienced man, what does that man have to have? Multiple women under his belt. He has to know. This is why it's always still different.
He can have one. Thank you. Let me say this, because that's what you keep messing up at, OG. You're actually comparing it to the wrong thing. Why would we want to have more experience of a man in bed as opposed to an experienced man? Hold up. Because that's what the whole analogy is, for you to have experience with a man in bed. So why not just have experience with a man in general? The man can be more experienced as far as how the household runs, what type of income.
Because I asked that.
That don't mean he can run.
Maybe I asked that. And right. You see what you're saying? I asked you ladies earlier. That's why I'm not taking it there. You see how you trying to change the reality?
No, because you said it a couple of times, and I I was like, I'm gonna let him keep. I'm gonna see if he
No.
explains himself. If he
I know.
explains
Listen,
it,
I know.
but-
See, we did good. We did good today because it was half and half on the panel.
True. But
So I'm not. Listen,
Hey,
ladies, I'm not attacking you. I'm not attacking y'all. I'm not attacking y'all. I want you to understand that. I'm not attacking
Can I
y'all.
ask a question?
I'm just saying it's already statistically
Anyone know,
proven
G?
that women
he's wrong.
choose experienced partners and sexual
Can I ask
partners.
a question?
Yes.
Okay,
Go ahead.
would you rather have an experienced woman with 30 children or a non-experienced woman with AIDS and
What?
no children?
You
Would
said
you
with
rather
AIDS?
do prefer?
Huh?
Damn.
What do you
Look here, this is what I want to keep saying. Y'all don't understand. This is what I want to hear.
She only had one safe partner. Or would you accept that one?
I'm done, bro.
She only had 30
Gator,
with all the experience in the world.
I know that.
I just want you ladies.
You take that question.
I'm sorry. I really don't know what the question was. I really don't understand it.
She said, I want Gator to chime in on it too. She said, would you rather have a woman that's
Because when you said AIDS, did you say AIDS? Did I
HIV.
Did I hear AIDS? I'm just saying,
Would you want
children? Am I tripping?
That's with 30 kids.
No, it's her first time. It's her first time.
No, bro, that ain't even a choice, bro. Let's be realistic. Let's be realistic, bro.
Yeah,
you laughing.
With no form of a disease.
And you said she has AIDS. I'm never. What dude is gonna choose a broad that has AIDS?
It's a lot of people out here with AIDS that have pretty happy relationships.
Keeks, dog. My voice is going. What kind of question is that?
Stuck his penis in her without telling her because his body count's that goddamn big. And we
Big.
judge that. But you're gonna
Okay.
judge her for her first time.
Let me answer your question on a different level though.
There's no different level. That was the highest level though.
It really is.
That's
She took it to 10,000 fucking.
That's pretty.
Okay, all right. So let me answer that for you then too.
She went for the guy who was flashy, who told her, oh, everything's good, but his body count was significant enough to give him that shit to pass it on to her. So would you accept her for trying again?
Okay, I'm gonna answer you.
That didn't know.
I'm finna answer you. And I want you to really like.
You want that pretty girl that don't got the AIDS, that got 30 kids.
I see you giving out that smoke right now. I'm gonna answer you. Now, when it comes down to the situation like that, it's still gonna come down to choice of selection, ladies. I'm gonna say this first, and I say this.
See how
first.
your voice went back down?
Yeah, because it's trying to y'all been having me rolling. But no, it still comes back to choice selection, ladies, first and foremost. And I say this first because I have a daughter, okay? And I'm pretty sure ladies in here have daughters on the panels and whoever's listening right now. So I have to say that first and foremost. She chose wrong. Everything that glitters ain't gold. So that's one. Listen, that's her mistake. Listen, now, and the man operating in the right capacity and he loves her enough, he will still be with her.
Thank you.
Still be with her.
He didn't.
I want you women to understand.
He wasn't honest with her.
A man will still. Listen. That's what y'all ladies not. That's why they're
He
repeating
definitely
this.
is still a chooser. He just know how to handle it. I've seen it with my own two eyes.
Thank you.
Yeah.
A man is
Like,
always going to
How many
come
times
for
have we
you.
been heartbroken, ladies?
That's why a man. Listen. That's why you're supposed to operate in
We
your
kept
community.
choosing the wrong
Because a
motherfucker,
man is
right?
always going to come for you. It's
And they
always
get
that
heartbroken
chosen
too.
for you. You can
I ain't gonna lie.
have. Listen.
proving
You can have
right
10
now,
kids,
Kiki.
and a dude love you enough. He gonna be with you and hold you down in them 10 kids.
You
bro.
gonna be with that one.
That's all I wanted out of this panel.
Communication.
It ain't gonna matter. We saying that now because you got more guys saying that now because
protect herself. It ain't her fault that she chose wrong.
y'all don't understand it. Because y'all have the gift for attention right
I
now.
just feel like that shit.
We just agree with you. Hold on.
No.
Okay, that's all I wanted out of this panel, y'all. Because we already know that the value of a woman and stuff, like, that's just bullshit. But a woman will still be loved at the end of the day. And he just said that. That's what he just said.
I've been saying that from the beginning.
And that's all that matters.
Y'all making me mad because women need to know. Y'all missed the
But
biggest
that's all that
word.
matters. Stop
biggest
saying
word,
it like
bro.
she's diminished or she's trash or just because this chick over here cute and ain't got no kids, like that's where it's at. Because let me tell you, that chick with no kids, she gonna run your ass up and through the mill.
Y'all gotta understand.
Kids is.
Y'all can't be sporty with 6
that matters.
kids, bro.
That you guys understand that.
Y'all gotta be humble. You gotta be humble. You gotta humble yourself sometimes. Y'all gotta understand that.
Y'all humble y'all dick, like enlighten.
Precisely. Never has the dick been humble.
The man that's coming to you the right man, he's already humble. He's coming to you the right way, and he's doing all the right things.
All right, y'all. Everybody, I really appreciate all y'all for coming out. And the beautiful and bold Keeks did show up. That's what I was gonna put in my intro earlier, that she was bold and beautiful, as y'all can see. And thank you for sparkling today. I sparkle. Thank you for coming in and being the lovely Brochadat Estrella. Leah Wards, are you still there? You froze, but you know what's up. Testa and my host OG Smoke. Oh my gosh. Gator. Come in, Gator. Why you just mute on us like that?
For real.
You say what?
He said,
Message him.
he was scared.
I don't think he can hear us.
He on mute.
I've been calling Gator for the past 10 minutes.
No, y'all ain't even calling me. Don't listen.
I've been calling Gator for the past
Stop
10 minutes.
it.
Gator heard not, but it's all good. Thank you for coming through and showing out. I appreciate all of you being on the Maximum Blackness first women's panel. Everybody came through and showed out. And I want to give everybody their own moment to do a spotlight. So I'm going to mute everybody. And since Kiki showed up late, I'm going to let her go first. And I want y'all to tell everybody if you want to put out there what you got going on, or, you know, whatever the fuck you want to say. I don't care, okay? So we're going to let Kiki start that off. How do I mute everybody? Just go, Kiki.
Okay,
Keeks.
first and foremost, hey, I'm Keeks. Nice to meet you guys. I enjoyed this panel. I really, really, really enjoyed this panel. I understood everything that everybody had to say. You know what I'm saying? But I have my own opinions too. Anyways, that's all I want to say. But, you know, somebody at my door right now. So I'm listening.
You ain't got no handles you want to drop or anything?
Girl, nah, you know I'm a fat cracker at most. When I get on, y'all woke me up out my sleep like this. Ooh, yes, I was coming. You know I support the black hustle and my home girl.
Thank you.
Yes, definitely. All right. Now, Brochadat Estrella.
Hi, everybody. I'm Brochadat Estrella, the Brochadadian Star. First of all, thank you for inviting me. I enjoyed this, and I can't wait for the next one. I better be on the next one. I am an artist. I have music on all platforms. You can find it under Brochadat Australia. And hopefully I'll see you guys again.
Yay.
Y'all look out for her. Her music is dope. Gator, you got something to say over there? Mister, if you stay ready, you ain't never got to get ready.
I definitely enjoyed the conversation. These conversations do need to be had, and we need to hash these things out. So I understand that some people got frustrated or whatever, but the main thing is I want people to hear what's being said, and then understand also what's being said, and then from there start to change the way we move so we can get better results. Because they always say insanity is doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different result. So we gotta do stuff differently. And I'm not even gonna get into none of my points. Anything, I'm gonna go ahead and just say we just gotta teach you. And I don't have any tags or any handles, anything. I do want to start. I just love getting on panels. I love talking because I talk too much. That's one thing I learned, at a young age. I talk too much. And now that I've learned and I have more knowledge, now I actually have more better information to give people. So please, anytime anybody want to have me, anybody else on the panel would like to have me, anybody watching would like to have me, I definitely am up for any type of talk, debates on whatever subject is, and I'm willing to learn. I'm willing to understand, and just thank you for having me. Thank you.
Oh, you're always welcome here. You know you're a part of the Maximum Blackness family. All of you are. Now we're gonna hit up Miss Leah Wards. What you got to say over there?
Is she there? She's froze.
Am I frozen for real?
Yes, you are.
Yeah, you've been froze for a good minute, Leah.
It said something about my storage or whatever. I don't know. Y'all can't see me, but you can hear me.
Yeah. Go ahead and say whatever it is you want to put out there.
That's messed up because I was trying to show y'all my puppet I'm working on, but it's all good, you know. But yeah, I'm Leah Woods, and I was very excited to be on the panel. It's my first time on any panel, so yay me. And I would like to be brought back anytime, so let me know. You guys were great. All points that were made. I was agreeing with OG Smoke, how he said, you know, about the men working harder to get the woman. That is true. And it's not an opinion, it's actually factual. But anyway, y'all be great. It's Saturday. Do something nice. And thank you again.
Hey.
All right. Thank you for being there, Miss Lovely Leah Wards. And Miss I Sparkle, go ahead and sparkle for us.
Hey, y'all know who it is. It's I Sparkle. I do thank y'all for having me again. I always enjoy my time here with y'all. Even if I be seeming like I'm hype or whatever, it be pretty good conversations. Of course, I just have my little, y'all know how that goes. But yeah, y'all can find me on TikTok, Instagram, I Sparkle. It's either I Sparkle 64, I Sparkle 24, or Sandra Hall on Facebook. Thank y'all for having me. Appreciate y'all time.
Thank you.
Hopefully
all right. Thank you all for being here. You know we got to let the infamous Miss Chester and OG Smoke let out their last little bit of whatever they got to say. What y'all got to say today, my co-host?
Well, I ain't never got much to say except stay true to yourselves. Be honest with the ones you love. You know, do well in life. See you in another week. Don't go do nothing stupid or anything that I wouldn't do. Okay.
Max is out, OG.
For sure. Yeah, y'all go ahead. Y'all check us out. Like all the co-hosts were saying, we on platforms right now. Like, comment, subscribe. We got a lot of little stuff in the mix coming on. A lot of good stuff on the way. Y'all go stream that Resurrection of Loyalty. It's out on YouTube. We've been out for a long time. SME. That's been a record label me and my brother had for a long time. I'll try not to put a little stuff out there, little secret stuff out there. Also, y'all like anything y'all hear in the audio, y'all like the music y'all been hearing lately that y'all hear on the Maximum Blackness podcast, I want y'all to time in on the Maximum Blackness podcast to reach out for us if y'all need any beats, music, mellow type of stuff, whatever. We do it all. And that's pretty much it. Y'all know how I do it. Y'all know how I say it all the time. Love, peace, and chicken grease. And I do apologize to everybody that came out on the panel because my voice has been shot today. It's been shot last 2 days. I know
you got that raspy going on.
Yeah, I know it's bad. It's bad, y'all. So I appreciate everybody for doing their thing and showing up. And y'all know how I do it. I say it all the time. Love, peace, and chicken grease. Saturday, y'all do y'all thing today. Y'all shine. Y'all have a good day. Relax. Everybody kicking back. That's relaxing. Y'all go ahead and relax, man. Because it's easy to get in trouble and it's hard to get up out of it. I know personally.
Tell them. And y'all know I ain't got nothing to say. I'm sorry. Y'all know what I have to say. I want you guys to stay max to the black here at Maximum Blackness. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And we'll see y'all next time.
Be out of here.
Bye.